client who was in really senior leadership career, really successful, and reached a point in his life where he wanted something different. He wanted to explore more, maybe change industries. And he was very successful and scared to leave the security of that big career. Nonetheless, he took the leap and was on garden leave at this point and was not sure what the next thing was. He just knew he wanted something different. And in one of our coaching sessions, he was talking to me about this date, 1st of September. This was when his official garden leave would end and he would no longer be attached to the organisation he'd been in for 10 years. And he kept referring to this date of the 1st of September as, that's the first date of my unemployment. That's the date I'll be unemployed at that point. And the conversation went on for about 30 minutes. And I said, you mentioned the word unemployment 15 times in this conversation. And he kind of smiled and I'm like, what does it feel like to you? And we explored with him, what does it feel like? What does it mean to be unemployed? And we talked about how that was a big fear of his going back. There was history of when that was true for him, when it was true for his father. And it was a big fear to be unemployed. And what we realized though is I said to him, from that place of anxiety and fear and worry about this idea of being unemployed, I said, how likely is it that you're going to be in the positive, optimistic, needed creative space for you to find what's next? I said, because what's going to happen is if you keep fixating on unemployment and that's a lack and fear mindset, and you're ultimately going to probably jump back into the safe employment that you've done for 10 years that you so desperately want to leave. So we helped him look at that differently. And it's a small, simple reframe. And I would like you to watch your language because it's sending important messages to the brain. Fear of unemployment is saying you better get a job. If you're saying, actually, I'm excited by the next opportunity I'm leaning into. I'm excited by my limitless potential. I could go in any direction I want and I've got space and time to choose. That sets you up in a much more productive, creative state and much more likely for the things that you want in your life to happen. So the fear and the story holds us back.